miles of land and sea will forever run side by side, no matter where their lives may take them. Today represents not only the joining of Karl and Alan, but also the joining of their families and friends. They are blessed to share their wedding day with you, and thank each of you for making the long journey here. Alan and Karl have also asked that we take a moment to honor those loved ones who are not present today, those who were unable to make the trip to New York, and those who have passed from this realm of existence. While they may not be physically present with us, they are with us in spirit. And as we remember those who are not with us, we also recognize where we are in the fight for full federal equality for the LGBT community. Less than 2 years ago, we would not have been able to gather and bear witness to the union of this extraordinary couple. We thank those who put themselves in the line, those who fought tirelessly to make today a reality. We have come a long way toward treating people as equals, and yet we acknowledge that we have farther still to go and more we can do to respect the choice to love and be loved. In light of this current moment in history, where many LGBT couples face discrimination in their community and even within their own families, Karl and Alan would like to offer their profound gratitude to their parents on this occasion. We know the future is bright when we have two lovely families here to support the marriage of their sons and brothers. On the occasion of their wedding, Karl and Alan have selected a poem by Pablo Neruda to be read by Francis Bishop Diago.
I do not love you as if you were salt rose or topaz, or the arrow of carnations the fire shoots off. I love you as certain dark things are to be loved, in secret, between the shadow and the soul. I love you as the plant that never blooms, but carries in itself the light of hidden flowers. Thanks to your love, a certain solid fragrance, risen from the earth, lives darkly in my body. I love you without knowing how, or when, or from where. I love you straightforwardly, without complexities or pride. So I love you because I know no other way, in which there is no I or you, so intimate that your hand upon my chest is my hand, so intimate that when you fall asleep, it is my eyes that close.
At this time, Karl's father will speak of some of the things which many of us wish for you. These are the things with which we hope your lives will be blessed.
Well, in looking for a quote on what it means to be a partner, I found the following, which I felt worked very well, and I think both guys feel the same. As we grow in maturity and wisdom, we learn that although we cannot choose what life will deliver to us, we can choose how we will respond. As we begin to live our lives more consciously, going back and sifting through the events that helped shape our lives, examining how and why different emotions are triggered in our hearts, we can begin to build an entirely new framework for who we want to be, instead of simply accepting how we ended up where we are. Through this deep understanding of the events that have influenced our lives, of the values we hold most dear, and of the things we need to be happy, we can begin the exciting process of taking control of our lives. From that solid foundation, we can act freely, fearlessly, knowing that our actions, and I like the plural in this, our actions will reflect our being out in the world. You can find that on the Random Acts of Kindness website.
Thanks, Dad.
Now I ask that friends and family stand, and that you, Karl and Alan, turn to acknowledge them as they acknowledge you. As family and friends, you form a community of support that surrounds Alan and Karl. Each of you, by your presence here today, is being called upon to uphold them in loving each other. Always stand beside them, never between them. Offer them your love and your support, not your judgment. Encourage them and listen to them when they ask for advice. In these ways, you can honor this marriage into which they have come to be joined today. Do you offer your love and support to strengthen their marriage and this family created by their union? Please answer by saying, "We do."
We do.
Thank you. You may be seated. Karl and Alan, do you, with family and friends as your witnesses, present yourselves willingly and of your own accord to be joined in marriage?
We do. Me too.
Will you promise to care for each other in the joys and sorrows of life, come what may, and to share the responsibility of growth and enrichment of your life together?
We will.
Please share the vows you have written.
Thanks. Alan, from the first week in which we met, I have wanted to share my life with you. You are a man of strong character and an incredibly good heart. I feel so lucky to experience every day together. This is why today, in front of you, our friends and our family, I take you to be my husband, loving what I know of you and faithfully trusting what I am yet to learn. I promise to always be there for you in all times, whether those times are easy or tough. I dedicate myself to a shared life together to the end of our days. I promise to be the best person I can for you, with your interest always on my mind and in my heart. I am here for you always, in any way you need, in this journey, growing old together. This is my solemn vow.
Karl, since we've been together, you've made me feel more secure, more loved, and more complete than I ever could have imagined. You've opened my eyes to, and made possible, the joy of a committed relationship. You have shown me the true meaning of loyalty, and that has made me happier than I've ever been. That's why today, in front of you, our friends, our family, and New York City, I take you to be my husband, loving what I know of you, and knowing and knowing I could trust what little I don't yet know. I'll get there. Karl, I promise to respect you as an equal and to recognize that your interests, desires, and needs are as important as mine. I vow to celebrate our differences as much as our likenesses, and to make as many days as possible a positive and fun experience. I promise to laugh with you when times are good and endure with you when they're bad. I can't wait to grow old with you. Getting to know the man you will become. Today I give you my hand, my love, without condition, completely and forever.
Alan and Karl have chosen to sign their marriage license in our presence. They are overjoyed that we are here to bear witness not just to this rite of passage, but to the exercising of their civil right here in the state of New York. The witnesses will be Mr. and Mrs. Brady.